Well, hey everybody, welcome back. Sorry it's been a month since my last video. I didn't know my last video would do so well. I got 93 views, so I really appreciate everybody's watching these videos. And then I got 41 subscribers now. Maybe if I post more videos, I can get more subscribers. So yeah, so what I wanted to talk about now, when renting makes sense. So right now, my house in San Diego is paying for where I live right now. So it's really nice. Oh yeah, grew out my beard a little bit longer. I'm about to get a haircut and get it all nice trimmed up. Yeah. But we're gonna plan to the house in San Diego right now. I rent out my entire house for about $3,200. One bedroom I rent for $610, another one I rent for $710, another room I rent for $810, and then the side that me and my wife stayed on, we rent out for $1,150 for the total of $3,200, somewhere around that number. And then my mortgage, I am paying $2,517. This is good. I refinanced my house too, so I got 2 months of no payment. So originally my payments was $2,583. Is not that bad, $2,583 still. So I refinanced and I got 2 months where I didn't have to pay my mortgage in San Diego. So I got to keep $3,200 to put towards debt. Now where I live right now, again, so that price difference between that $3,200 and my mortgage of $2,517 is like $700. And where I'm staying at right now, as I said before, I live in Ridgecrest. I'm renting a place for $550 a month. So this is in one of those cases where renting would make sense, because right now technically I'm living for free because my house in San Diego is paying for where I'm staying at now, which is totally nice. So again, out of that $700, I pay for the water, the electric, and the trash. But for now, the water is going to go into one of my tenants, so I only have to pay for electric and trash. And it's only been less than $100 on electric, so it's not that bad, in $100 in water too. So it's doing good. I like it. So that means out of that $700, I'm paying about $500. So I'm pretty much paying $550 for the rest of the money just goes to the rent here. So it makes it super easy. And here where I'm renting, I don't have to pay for the water or the electric. I just had to pay for gas. And the funny thing is, my gas was like $14. So I was like, okay, so this is cool. This is how this would make sense, and why in some cases renting does suck, because you're putting money towards somebody else's mortgages, or if they haven't paid off, they're making a lot more money. So that's why I always say buy a house, because right now in the situation that I'm in, my house is paying for where I live in San Diego, and we plan on buying a new house hopefully next year after, and whatever. But the time that we're having here with my job that I work at, the money I make there, we're trying to save it up. So yeah, you guys, I'm telling you, real estate's the way to go. And I'm still waiting for the VA to get back with me. Oh my god, they take forever. Holy shit. Let me tell you what, the VA is always backed up, whatever the case may be. It just takes forever. Still waiting. But hopefully, when I get back paid, let's see if I got 70% disability or whatever, and it's like $1,800, and I put it in August 11th, when I got out of the Navy, I'm going to get back paid around, $15,000? So, I'm not complaining too much. And then that money, when I get paid that, we're going to buy properties on the East Coast and then start rentals that way as well. So this year is going to be a pretty good year for me and my wife. We're definitely excited to bring you guys along, and I still hope you guys continue to follow, and we're going to update you guys as we go along. So like I said, we always wanted to start here at the bottom, and maybe by the time we're 30, we're going to be here, and all you people that were subscribed from day one can actually see that I'm going somewhere. And then you guys, when I turn 30, I can actually start doing courses and helping people out where to start investing, whether it wants to be their own personal business. It doesn't have to be real estate. It can be anything that you want to do. You just have to apply the knowledge, do your research, and find a market that makes sense. everything requires a little bit of capital. So every business requires money no matter what anyone tells you. But if you can suck it up and let's just say you work for the time being and you make that money that you need to, when you're ready to start your own business, you start your business while you're working at your other job. So you do your business part-time. Once your business can supplement the income that you're making at your regular job, then you can quit your job and do your business full-time. So then once you do that, you have the ability to work when you want. Now, the first 3-4 years of businesses, you're going to be really busy. You're not going to have all the time off. You're not going to do a lot of things that you want to because it requires time to build up companies. So that's the only thing that sucks is that you don't work a 9-to-5 job in your own business. You work a 24-hour job. And the only time you get your breaks is when you're sleeping. If you really want to be successful. Now, you don't have to do that, but if you really want to be successful in your business, you have to only consider the amount of hours sleeping as your downtime. You really, if you want to have a hobby every now for like an hour or two to get your mind off things, to reset it, that's fine too. And here's my Indian hen too. So yeah, we switched gears into the house a little bit, but yeah, like I said, it's really nice. We really like what we're doing here, trying to get that light out of your guys' face. Here we go. Now it look like if we can, there we go. Yes. So yeah, businesses, as stated before, it's a 24-hour job, only accounting for 10 hours of being whatever you want to sleep and running, working out, getting your mind off of things that you're doing so that way you can keep your mind running good. So, it all comes to what you're eating, healthy, working out, creating habits. Like I said, healthy habits will help you become successful. There's a lot of challenges out there where the difference between poor people and rich people is rich people have a routine of good habits. They wake up before everybody else does. They get started with their day a lot faster than most people. And yes, the first 2 weeks of actually trying to, live like a rich person is kind of hard because you have to get out of the mindset that you can achieve something. You just have to apply yourself. And if you don't apply yourself, obviously business fails. You get sucked into schemes and they don't work how you want to. But if you apply yourself with anything that you do, whether it be a regular job, and you use your regular job to pay for your business and starting one, you'll be just fine. I guarantee you guys will do just fine. But as I say before, you guys have to advice. You can take everything with a grain of salt. Everything requires your own research. Do what you want and follow through from there. And when you have questions and you want to know, you guys really want to be a part of me helping you guys get somewhere and investing or whatever the case may be, starting your own business or how to get started, I love providing information like that. Like, it's easy for me to help you get you to where you want to be. The more successful people we have, the more businesses we create, and the better the jobs are for other people. So yeah, it's cool with whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that my house in San Diego is paying for my rent here. So I'm making good money right now with that difference. Also, the benefits I'd like to mention about renting is that, not really benefits, but in the long run, we are able to write tax write-offs, right? So the money, whatever money I use in San Diego, so even though I make $3,200 on my property in San Diego, I'm only paying profit of $700. So 700 times 12, whatever that is in that year, is what I pay profit on. Not considering, when people call for plumbing and I got to write, someone to come out there and fix that, that's also tax write-off. Paying for the water and the electric, also tax write-off, and the trash because, it's a business expense loss. And when you rent, you also get tax write-offs too because it still counts as a loss. So realistically, I'm only paying on $50 profit of my house in San Diego, and my actual money that I make is being taxed by the government anyway, so I don't have to worry about that. And obviously with my real estate license and business too, I got tax write-offs on that as well. So the money that I make is pretty much all tax write-off. So if you show losses in your business, you don't have to pay taxes on the money that you made. So like it is a little confusing because, well, if you're losing money, how are you making money? And the way that you're making the money is because you learn how to spend the money to where the taxes are reflected that you have been paying for. Like I said, for water, electric, guys coming out for plumbing, fixing things, anything that you pay to get the house fixed or updated is all tax write-off. So that's why you have those to help businesses keep doing well. When you start making a lot of profit, you start getting taxed more because obviously they want to tax you on the money you're making. It wouldn't make sense to tax you on the money that you're losing because then you're just out of money and then it'd just be a lot harder to keep your business running. So that's why taxes are the way they are for businesses. So yeah, that's why I like taxes. And what else? Just the benefits are there. If you guys really want to do well, just, it's always going to take a chance. I stated before in one of my videos that everyone's inside of a bubble, and it only takes the right kind of people to pop a bubble and explore outside of your comfort zone to become, on your way of paving success. So success, it can be defined as many different things. I define it as waking up every day, enjoying what you're doing. You love your job. You love where you're at. You love where you're living. You love the person you're waking up next to. So that's just, to me, the definition of success is when you're happy with the way that you're living. So when you get to that point, you guys are truly successful. So as always, this is me signing off. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and press the little bell icon so that way you guys get these notifications of when I post these videos. If you want them more often, leave comments down below.